Hello, everybody, and welcome to Wednesday live stream. Yes, Wednesday, you're not mistaken. It is Wednesday. I am your host, Mark Solti. We're live here on TKM Studios at YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, and Mixer. We are going to have a Wednesday special here today because this upcoming weekend, I actually will be going out of town on a little mini vacation with the family. So I won't be able to entertain you this weekend, so you'll kind of be on your own. Tonight, we're going to get into a bit of a game that I've been wanting to get into. In fact, I think it was like 2 or 3 streams ago, I wanted to get into this game, but I kind of got sidetracked with the Minecraft thing. We're going to take a little break from the Minecraft thing. Things seem to have settled with that when we switched the server over, but there's still a few minor bugs we got to work out from what I've been told. I got a text today from Brandon telling me there's something going on with the auto reboot to restart. It's supposed to, every 3 a.m. it's supposed to restart, and apparently it's doing it twice in a night. I don't know if there's some kind of time zone configuration problem or what, but anyway, enough of that. We are going to get into this game called Rescue HQ The Tycoon. I've been playing this for a while, and I found that there was a sandbox mode. So tonight we're going to be playing the sandbox mod in this game. Basically, the game is where you create a station with fire, medical, police, and you do a lot of dispatching and building a lot of cool things. It's real neat, and I hope you enjoy it. If you like this game, you can check it out. It is on Steam for, I think, $15? See, I'm always getting confused. I always forget to do that. Let's see. Let me go to story page. It is. Look at the answer for you. 2 seconds. And look, I forgot to turn on my LED lights. Look at there. Look at that. See, I'm already fired. Dude. There we go. There we go. Now we got some light on the face. The face has got light. As you can tell, I'm in a good mood for a Wednesday for work. Anyway, this game came out just recently on May 28th, 2019. Oh, it's $29.99. I'm sorry, I lied. I bought it for $15 because I had a store credit, or I had a Steam credit from another game. $30. It's, if you're into simulation, build it type things. It kind of reminds me of turning down this music that's kind of loud. We'll turn that down a little bit. It kind of reminds me of The Sims, but not as advanced, I guess. Maybe, I don't know. We're going to check that out. Here, we're going to tune in for the next hour. So if you're joining us, welcome. The chat room is open. Facebook chat is having a little bit of an issue. So if you're trying to chat through Facebook, yeah, if you know that new thing called Faceback, never heard of it. Facebook, I probably won't get your message. So if you want to come join me over on YouTube, you can just go to that thing, this thing right over here where it says tkm.jjoneslive.com. Type that in your web browser, tkm.jjoneslive.com. That will bring you to my YouTube page where you can also subscribe and hit the like button and hit the notification bell to let you know when I post a video or when I come online, which is normally on Saturdays, but like I said, this is a special edition here today because I'm going on a little vacation this weekend. So if you're joining us, welcome. Like I said, we're going to get into Rescue HQ. Chat thing is open, so feel free to come on in and chat and say hello. We'll kind of walk through the game. Like I said, I'm going to load the game in. I got it ready to go. The sandbox mode, I got to activate the mod. In fact, to tell you what, here, I'll kind of give you a brief of what I've got going here. Let's get this thing up and kicking. Alright, so gotta click on a few buttons over here. Alright, we're gonna switch on over to the game scene. There we go. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna show you the game that I have been working on for the moment. Load game will load that in. Yes, I know. You're about to enter something in the mod screens. You are used to accept to continue. I don't need the mod. Except, I have to go back here in a minute. I'm going to have to load the other mod in when we do the sandbox here in just a moment. So, sorry for the brightness on my camera. Like I said, the game's loading in. It's a really cool game. It's I like it. I mean, it's not it for everybody, so if it's not your thing, yeah, no big deal. Just feel free to stay and say hi. Let's see. And it takes a second to load, and yeah. Low FPS detected. Your machine has been running on low FPS for a while. Consider switching to lower graphics. Kiss my butt. This is a $1,000 computer. It's not having problems. I've kind of built this massive. Yeah, things are taking off. Hopefully, it's not too loud for y'all. Hearing those sounds. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I gotta repair this. Basically, the idea is we're gonna be building this kind of stuff right here, where it's. Oh yeah, new shift has begun, and then a whole bunch of them will come walking in like crazy. Yeah, successful emergencies. I'm still doing the basic career in this. I haven't completed it. It's a 5-week tour in this new Berlin or whatever they call it. So I haven't quite finished it up, but as you can tell, I've done a lot of work. I probably invested at least a good 4 hours into this particular scenario. You know what? I'm just going to run off of this one. Keep it going since it's all done. And you got to go in here and repair. Basically, as you go, you basically build different stuff. You go in here and they give you different types of stuff you can do with the corridor, outside, and you unlock achievements with your reputation points. You earn reputation every time you send an emergency out. So, all right. Over here is where they'll send like emergencies whenever they happen. They'll pop up and they'll go out, and you gotta dispatch them, and you gotta assign teams and vehicles, stuff like that. And then, what do you have available? So, basically, you have different stuff in here. Like, okay, this is a medical area where they treat medical people, like they bring in patients. So you know, successful emergency. And then over here is a little lobby area for like the workers to eat and sit down, and it's like a little dining area. And then they have the relaxation area. Yes, all these. I had a major when I left the game last. I had just had a massive amount of calls come in, so I had to go do that. So, and I got all these cool cars. I got these standard police vans. Oh, here we go. So you got these emergencies. What happens is, okay, now we're going to respond to this emergency. The driver of this car went beep and is currently holding down road rage event as some kind of, oh, wonderful. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to send a couple officers to go find out what's going on. Oh, this is all 3 of them. Okay, so in this event we need all 3 officers. So this is the firefighters. So we're going to get fire. 7, 8, 9, and we're going to get some equipment. 3, 4, 5, and 6 equipment. Then we're going to go to the police, and we're going to dispatch a police cruiser with 3 units. Now, you notice over here this dispatch thing, this percentage, it changes. The green means it's going to be a successful dispatch. It'll be a successful mission. Anything below the green, then you may not work out. Finally, we need some paramedics. So we're going to get 1, 2, 3. We're going to take a standard ambulance. And as you can see here, this is how likely the team to succeed in solving this emergency, 113%. So hit the dispatch button, and they go to work. Then you click on the next one, and then they'll scramble and start getting ready. Now, while you're in this mission, the mission log here like this, time just freezes and slows down, so you don't have to worry about that counter going incredibly fast. Okay, police are walking around, so God knows what they got. So, all right, let's just send standard police cruiser. As you can see, okay, crowd control, K9 unit, and we're off. And you'll see them over here. I'm scrolling a little bit. They'll go into the cars, and you'll get a loud, annoying screwdriver in your ear. They hop in the cars, and then they take off to the emergencies. And you have to keep... Here we go. See, they're getting into the car right there. And they'll take off. Like I said, it's not really it's not a big, like, you know, big sophisticated game. Okay, bus is taking a turn too fast, falling over. Okay, we got a rollover bus. Okay, so 3, 4, 5, 6. And we're going to need a fire vehicle, reaching gear. What? Yeah. As you can see, the percentages do tend to get a little weird. Sometimes these emergencies, you just can't quite get them all to where you want them, so they're going to unfortunately fail. Okay, wait. And then you got to add these thing. Yeah. And yeah, I don't have enough equipment room for this. 6, 7, 8, 9. And like I said, that's not going to be a successful dispatch because it's 48%. So more likely I'm going to fail that dispatch. I'm not going to quite make it. All right, got to repair this vehicle because constantly these vehicles are being used. Oh, and we got more emergencies popping up. It's getting crazy. All right, so now we need police and ambulance. Hostage situation. Oh, wonderful. We're going to take the riot truck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Start off with that. And we're going to need ambulance bus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And we're going to need SWAT gear for sure. Get some more officers. Yeah, it's just kind of a touch and go basis, so. All right, hopefully it'll slow down a little bit here. Okay, so what we got here? Police and fire, some campers, yet again. Oh, okay. Now, if you see some of these icons, a lot of them mean like the second firefighter. This one is tired, so they need some rest. So you're not. You make sure you don't send out, you know, people that are tired and fatigued, because that would not be good. Okay, we're at 75% dispatch on this. We can do 3. I'm gonna do 1 more just for shiggles as I scratch my nose. Okay. All right, this is just a simple one. This is gonna be a simple. Jay just needed an ambulance, and why it's industrial construction site. Okay. Oh, I do have a helicopter too. Nuclear transport. Complete a special event. Yeah, I got all these. Okay, now basically this up here is the time indicator, and there's a heat wave due into these events. As you can see, this is day shift, night shift, day shift, night shift. We go back and forth, basically. I think the intermittent on it is like 15 minutes, I think, per day, in real time. As you can see, the clock's going really fast, so it's probably less than that. We're nearing the 2 o'clock hour. I think the shift time is midnight. And I got some people going live. Texas BNSF, XX and BNF. He's going live on Twitch there, so I want to check him out. Now these dots and all this stuff is, I know I'm not getting really detailed here. Okay, here's a little jail cell holding cell. These little dots activates this user crew. Basically, they send officers in here to interrogate the prisoners to have successful stuff to, crimes. These are a bunch of files where they store paperwork for all the cases and stuff. This is a recruiting station for hiring station, and that's also one too. We create offices, lockers. Here's some locker rooms. You can see the different police, fire, and medical stuff. And then you actually create, bathrooms where they take showers, use the toilet, wash their face, comb their hair. And then there's the rest area here where they take naps if they need to, if they're not feeling up to it. This is another office that has evidence storage. As you advance in the game, you open up more rooms. In fact, let me pull that menu up. Like I said, a lot of stuff you build by your reputation points, which is the second column right here next to the money. I currently have maxed out. Basically, you have different sections: corridor, outside office, utilities, garbage. I'm gonna pause the game for just a minute. Well, new shift coming on. Okay, it's at 6 o'clock. But what I'm gonna do is real quick, I'm gonna pause the scenario just for a second so things don't get out of my hands. Basically, you have different stuff that you can do. Build corridors. Basically, it's just like doors, entrance doors into the main building. Outside, doors to go at the outside. And then it gives shooting range, which is over here, where officers can go and, let me spin this around, shoot targets, practice, get better, proficiency for services, stuff like that. Then, of course, the helicopters out here. Right now, I have a police and I have a medical helicopter. Don't have a fire one yet. I have to spend points to do that to unlock it. Okay, then you have your offices where you build desks for like hiring stations. And then eventually you have, you know, paperwork storage, and then you have police desks, detectives desks. You open up more stuff as the game advances and unlocks more stuff for you to do. I've already locked a lot of it because, like I said, I played it for like 4 hours. I've already put into this particular scenario. Okay, so that's that. And then your utility, that mainly is going to be like utility area, which is going to consist of the locker rooms, air tank storage, where I basically moved them over here in this corner, but I had them in one room at one time. I've redesigned a lot of this. You're going to be doing a lot of building and construction, and also renovation. You're going to be changing things up, expanding, stuff like that. It gets a little tricky because in order to build each section of the room, you have to click on the tab first in order to expand the room. Because if you're in one tab, like if you're on the outside, and you open up the deal and you drop and drag to build the room or whatever, it'll think it's an outside area or like office. Like if you're in the office area and you're building something with the office, you have to drop and, you know, pull and drag how much space you need by square foot, you know, 5 by 5 or whatever. But if you want to build something for utility, you have to click on the tab first before you can do all that. And then you can add walls down here, remove walls, clear the area, sell objects. So if you have something you don't want anymore, you can get rid of. And then you can move stuff around that's already been previously built, so you don't have to keep rebuilding it and waste resources. So like I said, the utility area basically is concentrated like on it's mostly like the equipment and also all the equipment that you use, like the axes, air tanks, pumps, armory stuff. The bomb defusal workshop, I still haven't built that yet on this. So, drone equipment, underwater rescue gear. A lot of stuff is vital as you get into the game because scenarios keep happening and they have all these different missions that require certain tools, and that's why your success rate's important on it. So that is definitely a good. I mean, this game has got a lot of activity in it and a lot of things you gotta do. It's not just simple building like The Sims where you do this, and you're done, and you just wait for The Sims to act stupid and, you know, and all that stuff. But it's got its perks in it. So then you get the training room, which is, I believe, where did I put that? Yeah, right here. This helps helps the firefighters and police and medical staff improve their quality of their job. You know, and they can rank up. Basically, you give them all these different stuff where they practice obstacle, training stuff, basically to help them stay fit, and help them keep their jobs going good. The garage area, this is where you get all your different vehicles that you build. You simply, place it down. I've been working on trying to get another vehicle. It is a police command for recording larger emergencies. I'm going to go ahead and grab it because I need it. So, where is it? Police command vehicle. I'm going to go ahead and grab one. Basically, you take air and you're going to hit the R button. It's the E button? Yeah, E button to rotate on your keyboard. To rotate, and you want it to fit by these garages, and there you go. And now we have another vehicle for that kind of response. So, yeah. Alright, and then medical, of course, all the different stuff you can do, like the triage beds, ICU units, It's basically you're building a hospital, police, and a fire station all in one. To summarize this whole game, if you're kind of going, okay, what exactly are you doing here? Basically, you're building a medical, police, and fire station all in one. Cool. And like I said, each area has a designation stuff that you can do with it. Some of them are just limited to this basic stuff like beds, the kitchen area, tables, refrigerators, stove, stuff like that. It's a lot of cool stuff to get into for that. So let's get back into the emergency here because I got a couple more going on here. Okay, so here we go. All right. Heavy smoke is coming out of an apartment. Fire seems to be contained to the home, but it's still pretty big. Okay, so we're going to get a basic fire unit in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You want to take them all as much as you can because you need breaching gear, and we're going to need some air tanks, but we can only do so many because this says how much equipment you can take on per vehicle. And as you can see, 85% dispatch. I'd say we're in good order. All right, start the game back here. New shifts coming on, so we're going to be grabbing a lot of cool new officers ready to go and firefighters and paramedics who are well rested. Because there has been a couple times in here where it's been kind of close call because I've had some officers who are not ready to go on duty, and it's like, yeah. I provided an ample amount. Now, unfortunately, this particular map, as you can see, I got a whole bunch of area right here. Uh-oh. Click on these. I'll show you this in a minute. Okay. Someone's having a heart attack. Oh, my. And like I said, highlighting over these icons will tell you, okay, they're a senior medic, whether they're a seasoned medic or if they're a brand new medic. It'll let you know how good their qualifications are. And from what I could tell, the more qualified, the better chances of your percentage dispatch going up. Chemical transport. See, here we go. Okay, so we need a vehicle that can handle chemical type stuff. And I know I have one, but I don't think it's on an emergency. Oh, yeah, here we go. Hazmat air. Yeah, this right here, it'll handle, it's my hazmat vehicle. See, hazardous materials containment. So, there's a whole bunch of fire trucks that you can buy. There's like, I think more than a dozen different types. I'll show you those here in a minute. So that's good. Fire sped through a local park. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's get some air tanks. See, I don't understand why it's not. Some of this I'm still trying to figure out why it's not giving me a high successful emergency. And now when you complete the successful emergency, you'll be able to claim your reward over here and keep on going. Okay, so let me pause it again here and show you what I'm talking about. Now I have about 7 or I have 1, 2, 3. I have about 9 engines. Okay, in the garage, you see here's the fire stuff. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 9 different engines. And in fact, I haven't even unlocked that one. I need to go ahead and do that. I need to spend some of these reputation points to unlock everything. Eventually, I will go back through here and I'll get each engine. Now, I have some repeat engines because as you advance through the game, you unlock more stuff. So. Oh, and another thing too, employees. That's the next cool thing. Well, if it pops up, well, it won't. Okay, here we go. As you go to the game, you will get applicants that will previously say, and this is your current on staff that you have of all the people where you can fire, hire, do whatever you need to do with them. You will get applicants as you build more lockers. These lockers right here, as you build more, the more chances that you increase your amount of employees versus hiring cap. Basically, we have 61, and we can hire up to 90 if we needed to firefighters, and then we have 74 police employed out of 84, and then we are maxed out on medical. 66. Order 66 for all you Star Wars fans. And then over here, it'll tell you where would you like to hire these people. Police, we can either put them on the day shift or the night shift, and then the number tells you how many is on here, and we need some more for night shift. So I'm going to hire those 2 for night shift. And then another fire, we're going to put him at night. I try to keep it balanced. I find that if you keep it balanced, it seems to help. But, see, unfortunately, this map is limited. Let me show you all that now. I got it paused. I can't really build any more space without having to redo stuff or move stuff around, but you only have so much space for things because literally, if you, as you saw, pull up the utility, show you all that. Under the utility, like, see how they got the footprints? Basically, you have to have at least a walking, enough where they can walk through. You got to have clearance. Yeah, that's the word. Like, clearance. Like with here, I tried to squeeze them in tightly as I could, but it wouldn't let me because it needs clearance, and they're unable to access it. Excuse me. So it's kind of one of those games you just got to kind of get into and understand. All right, so unpause this. And then it's always important whenever your vehicles come back in, make sure you repair them and have people available to repair them, because otherwise your vehicles will break down and that won't do you no good. No bueno. Like in this one, see where this has got the, so it needs some major repair there. So you just click on this, and then they'll just basically come in there and they'll start working on them. And then over here on this stuff, basically the crew will come over there and they'll work on the equipment that's damaged, or they'll prep things like air tanks, etc., stuff like that. So you're always on your toes with this game. It's like it's never slow, and even if it is like slow, like it kind of is right now, you still just gotta kind of look around, make sure things are working and people are doing their jobs. Now you're seeing over here in this top left corner, all this stuff is basically saying, okay, crowd can see stuff is being damaged, but it's being repaired because as I click on these dots, they're repairing them. Now these numbers with the different symbols on them, this indicates how many people you have currently idle, not doing any jobs. And we got some more responses. During an action-packed arrest attempt, one of the suspects somehow got into the scene and probably drove off with it. Oh my! So we're gonna need, we're definitely gonna need a couple cruisers on this one. And a police pursuit vehicle. We're definitely gonna need that. So we're sending 3 units for that one. I try not to utilize too many units for each call because I don't want to like run out, because I've had a situation where I've had like no units available. Now up here you'll see it says ask for help. This is absolutely only if you have no vehicles and no response crew available. I've had to use it a couple of times and it hurts your reputation. And your reputation points will constantly be going up and down. Now, hopefully, once I complete the scenario, the scenario lasts 5 weeks of game time. Right now, we're at 4 weeks, 2 days. It should tell me whether or not I succeed or not, because at each point you'll have different stuff you have to complete. All right, crowd control. Send them off to the subway. Okay, we got 3 for this one. We need fire, police, and medical. Okay, we got another one of those batshit things. Yep, there, I said it. It says it right there, so I apologize for the language barrier on that. So remember, you saw the thing on the screen. It said TVMA. Viewer discretion is advised. You have been warned. All right, we need at least 2. Alright. Okay, for medical, we need a crash cart. We're going to send no. We only really need a regular standard vehicle. See, there we go. It's already going to succeed. Alright, now for the police. We'll send a police van with like 4 of them in it. Oh, that's going to be a high success rate on that one. I might get some extra points and money for that one. Okay, we need fire and police. Vandalizing, okay. We'll send about 6. And then we'll just do a van with 4 of them. With some riot gear. 5, 6, 7. Okay. See, it doesn't see. Some things you can't help, and I don't understand why. Because I don't have any crowd control gear. So, yeah. It's going to be a borderline on whether or not if that one actually succeeds or not. Yeah, radiology room waiting. Yeah, because I don't have a lot of room. That's the only gimmick I can say to this game is they don't allow you for expansion, because I wish they would let you say, okay, open up a bigger area for this, or where you can expand, like maybe across the street into another block, like open up another block where you can say, okay, designate this, this, and this. But this right here is cutting me off a lot, is not being able to have access to this. Now, in the sandbox mode game that I was going to do tonight, it opens up the whole square map, so I'll have more room and more availability to do stuff, and maybe be able to organize it. Oh, and I'm almost missing calls because I'm over here rambling. Okay, so we need some police vehicles. Alright, police van, 1. Nope, they're tired. You're too tired. 1, 2, 3. See, when they're tired, they're more likely not to, so. Alright, let's check this other one out. Police van. I have a lot of tired officers. Must be new. Oh, see, they're all tired. So this is going to be a bit of a pickle. I can still send them, but it may be difficult for them. Building has collapsed. Oh my. That's not good. I need, I'm definitely going to need this one. 6. Oh my gosh. I know these guys are tired, but I'm gonna need them in order for this to succeed. Now, when you have to use multiple tabs with multiple units of different types, don't freak out if your percentages doesn't hit high right away. Okay, we gotta. You know what? I'm gonna send the helicopter for this one. As you can see, the numbers are not going up because of it. Yeah, and yeah. Oh, committee, medical kit. So I'm at 61%. I'm possibly take the drone. Maybe it'll help. Yeah, it's the best I can do. So unfortunately, I'm got fatigued officers because I need to build more space. See, like I said, it's just one of those deals where I just don't have enough space. So I'm gonna pause this. Go ahead and save this because I know, yeah. Save. All right, now what I'm gonna do is this. We're gonna return to the main menu. All right. Now I'm gonna start up a new game and kind of show you. Okay, this is what they could say. Basically, this is what I'm doing. And they have these 4 different scenarios that you have to do and go through and walk through. This is the current one I was just in, dubbed the Cadet. It's a 5-week thing before endless mode. Once you get past it, then you can go in, or you can do San Francisco. I'm actually going to do this sandbox thing. Basically, on Steam, they have the workshops where you can add stuff in. Basically, I'm just going to load that in. Because after I got done playing that game this day, I was like, man, I wish this thing had a sandbox mode in it or more space where you can do more stuff. And then I found it, and I was like, oh, I think I'll try it out. But I haven't played it yet. It starts you off basic, but it gives you a no scenario type thing where you don't have a timeline, you don't have a certain amount of time. It's just endless play. If it loads. Oh, maybe. It's taking a minute. Always takes a minute to load. All right, here we go. See, here we go. See, now we have the whole area available, which is kind of cool. But it starts you off with some basic stuff like, you know, an ambulance, special forces police car, and off-road fire truck. It gives you just the basics. But the problem is, see, these guys are here, but I don't see rooms. So they just give you the basics to start with. So with that in mind, you're basically just going to go in here. We're going to create a utility area because we need to create an area. Now, basically, you click on this, and you can see as it highlights. And then you're going to left click and hold. And then there, you create a room. All right. It's got an emergency. So they'll go do that thing. Basically, I'm going to create this utility room, but I also have to create a door for it. Make sure you click on utility door, otherwise they won't be able to get in. And then on top of it, I got to figure out how they're going to get in here, because everything is being blocked. There we go. Now they can get in there, and we can create. And using the E key, and you gotta line up the foot. So there we go, there. Just gonna create 3 basic lockers to kind of help increase the hiring stuff. But the problem is, the office, fire, HR station. 2 fire stations. We need a police hiring station, which doesn't make sense how they got those things together like that. So we're not going to ask a lot of questions. We're just going to do build area object cannot be reached. See how I put it in the corner like that? I basically got to click on the move, and I just got to click on it, move it down 1, bam, problem solved. So if you're not able to get to it, it'll let you know, hey, it cannot access. So there we go. Now, if you want to expand on, like we're going to do here with this garage, because I want to show you some of this stuff before we... Hopefully I haven't bored you too much with this on here. Now, the garage, like I said, you just click on the tab, and automatically you're targeted to do whatever. Now, we're somebody that's going to do this. Bam. All right. So that way we can create extra vehicles. So we're going to bring in an extra police cruiser. And of course you got E. And bam, there we go. All right. Oh, yeah, I see. Yeah. All right, here we go. We got a medical. You see, we can't do much because we don't have a lot of options open. And then someone did the sandbox move where they loaded like $99 million in here. So we have the money and the resources and the reputation, but from what I read in this thing, they pretty much opened up all the reputation things in the game. Pretty much everything's open and available, so there's not really things, you don't have to really spend your reputation point at this point. And as you can see right here, oh, look, no jail. See, we don't even have a jail set up, and we got these guys walking around here, so we're gonna we'll build one, and we'll put this corridor and we'll bring it down. All right, and the holding cell door we'll put right there. We'll put in some processing benches. Right there. Right there. There we go. Right there. And right there. There we go. And as you see, they'll load them in there and they'll sit down. All right. Next shift coming up, we got that coming in. All right. Like I said, this is kind of similar to the beginning of the game. You just got to kind of build and learn as you go and just adapt as you need because, you know, garage. I want to get... They had this more advanced vehicle, fire for crew, which is handle small emergencies, carries water pumps and equipment. We're gonna get another standard engine because whatever defaulted one they put in here, I don't know what it is. It's an off-road fire truck, so that doesn't help really. Now, nope, got another fire emergency. Local force has caught fire, and all we can do is the off-road vehicle, so that's all we can do, because the other one hasn't finished building yet. It takes a minute for some of these things to build. So they just got to kind of wing what they have. We'll work on expanding this utility thing. Like I said, it's just something you got to, like I said, once you start the game, it starts out pretty basic, and you just got to kind of sweat through it to make sure you can get it done. Okay, so in utility, I'm going to put some more stuff in the utility room. Air tank refill station. And this is, like I said, this is where all the equipment goes. Eventually I'll move that door to where it needs to be. Foam, fire extinguisher refiller. And I don't know why he keeps saying low frame. I mean, I've got 3 gig graphics, so this game should have no problem handling all this. Why it's giving me that, I don't know. Okay, and then here's air tank storage. I meant to put it next to it, but that's okay. And then the police, that's the armory. SWAT gear, riot gear, crowd control, workshop. This is always really big, I don't know why. Yeah, that at least gets some starters in there. What is this? No, wait, what are they knowing about? I need a spot in triage. I don't have any. Okay, yeah, we don't have a medical bay. That's another thing. So let's work on that. So we'll go ahead and create another 7x7 area. Expand the corridor down. Go back to medical. Put in a door right there. Triage station, I guess we'll just put one in right there. Alright. It's just kind of one of those things where you just gotta, you know, be quick on your feet. And yeah, see, I'm gonna have to spend some points there because I have no idea what to do with that. Alright, there we go. There's the medical. And we need some more applicants. We need some more people. So, but it won't let me hire them. Why are they walking around? I need a spot in triage station. Okay, well. Oh, these are people that were brought in from the emergency. Okay, these are civilians. Okay. I see and say, wait a minute. Interesting. Medical. like all this stuff, you need a lot of room to do stuff. So you just got to kind of. Those guys are back, but yeah. See, I need to build more lockers in order to get more crews and stuff. So, utility, and we're gonna do more per shift. Okay. Fire. Alright, cool. So we can kind of expanding on, yeah. See. And that's just the logistics of the game. Basically, you just gotta build a fire, police, and hospital all in one. So, like I said, what is resources? Basically, what you have available. Shows what you have currently in stock, stuff like that. So, I mean, like I said, it's kind of a basic game. But let me know if you guys want me to do more of this game. I'm getting ready to go ahead and call a stream. It's been about an hour. Like I said, this wasn't really going to be a big stream tonight. It was just kind of a, hey, I'm going to throw a little stream together to say hi to everybody and, just say hello and stuff like that. So, that's what that is. Like I said, I'm going to quit the main menu. I don't want to. I'm not very worried about the progress of that. So, it is what it is. So, so. All right. Well, like I said, that was Rescue HQ, the Tycoon game. If you want to go check out that game, like I said, it's on Steam for $29.99. I know it's a little steep, but just throw it on your wish list. You never know. One of these days, it'll go on sale for like dirt cheap, and you can check it out. That's how I've been buying a lot of my games. Heck, I could show you my list, and it would be like, oh my gosh, dude, you got more things on your wish list than anything else, which is actually kind of true. So, in fact, let me do that. Here, I'm going to show you all this. Let me show y'all my list of games. This is currently what I have on my wish list. This game is still waiting. This is supposed to be a really good train station renovation. It's kind of like... Oh, and I stumbled upon this one the other day. I watched a video from Jeff Fabiano. If y'all follow along with him, don't forget him and give him a shout out. No, he's not promoting me. I'm not promoting him. Just simply saying, hey, he's another streamer. Called Cooking Simulator. It's actually, I sat there and watched it one day. It's actually pretty cool. And then Rover Mechanic Simulator. This is definitely a game I'm going to tell my brother about this weekend whenever I go see him. We're going camping with the family down in San Antonio. It's going to be lots of fun. And then Space Mechanic Simulator. It looks interesting. As you can tell, I'm into a lot of simulator games, which is what I do. Trucking building simulator. You build trucks. It's actually a multiplayer game. I watch Jeff Fabiano a lot, so if you haven't noticed, I refer to him a lot. PC building simulator, Derail Valley. A lot of simulators, as you can tell. I do a lot of simulators. And then, see, this is a Project Hospital. It's similar to what I was just playing, but this is more in depth. I've watched a few videos on this. It's like, whoa, pretty intense. Roller Coaster Tycoon Classic, because the roller coaster game I have installed on the game here won't run in Windows 10. I had to go get this one. And like I said, explain. And then here's the 911 operator, but this is 112 operator. This is actually over in Europe, from what I understand. And then my classic Police Quest game. I still haven't bought that yet, but I need to. Bus Simulator, Endless ATC, Doom 2, Airport CEO, just, little games to get. Grand Theft Auto 4, I want to get that, even though I have Grand Theft Auto. And then Star Trek, Crazy Taxi, I know, crazy, right? Lots of cool games. So if any of these games that you're seeing on this list that you like or you already have owned, let me know and say, hey, I got this game. We should play it together if it's multiplayer. So, and then, basic stuff. I recently added this one on here. In fact, I wanted to put it on the top. I got a notification today from Jeff Fabiano. And It's called Police Simulator Patrol Duty. It's supposed to be really good. In fact, when I get done with the stream here tonight, I'm actually going to go over and watch his video and basically, and then see how it looks. But anyway, like I said, this night was Rescue H2, the Tycoon. I know it wasn't a much, and I know I probably didn't go into more detail than I needed to, but I just wanted to kind of share and hang out on this Wednesday because, like I said, normally I do streams on Saturday, but I won't be because I'm going out of town. In fact, I'm leaving Friday morning to head down that way and won't be back until Sunday evening, and then I go back to work. But I definitely want to expand on doing more streams because this actually was kind of a change. I mean, even though I'm doing it because of Saturday, but I kind of like a midweek stream. So if it's definitely something you like and you think, hey, this is pretty cool, you should do it, let me know in the comments. Leave me a message. Send me a message. Say, hey, you should do midweek streams. My friend Brandon's trying to encourage me to do stream all the time, but you know, the full-time job and my hours, it's kind of hard. And sometimes I come home, I'm just dog tired. So it's kind of hard to put it in the mix, but I'm definitely going to work on that and videos too. So that pretty much concludes that. Can't really think of anything else. So with that being said, I do thank y'all for coming in and hanging out with me, even if you just kind of blinked in to say hi or hello, or if maybe you're going to watch this later. That's even cool too. I don't have a problem with that because unfortunately most of my views do come from after stream view, which is still kind of cool. So, well, I got one more day of work and then it's off for the vacation. Like I said, there will be no stream on Saturday, but I will post to let you know, keep you updated about what's going on. I might even post some pictures of our vacation on my personal Facebook page, which a lot of you, some of you were watching from tonight. I saw that you came through on Facebook. Sorry that the chat did not work. I could not help that. Nothing I could do. I tried to leave a window open, but yeah, just too many issues going on there. Not sure. So anyway, that pretty much is that. I'm going to go ahead and close out the chat window. Nobody really chatting anyway at the moment. I can't think of anything else. Oh, yeah. Today was officially the hottest day so far in Texas. It was in the 90s, but it felt like 100. I tell you, I must have drank 3 liters of water today. It was hot. But also, it still was a good day today. I didn't have a lot to deliver. So, alright, like I said, no stream on Saturday. I'll try to update you on the next stream will be, depending how tired I am when I come back Sunday. We'll see how that works out. If not, maybe Monday night or something. So, yeah, trying to think of anything else. It's always right at this pivotal moment I go, okay, was there something else I wanted to say? Not really. Don't you hate that when you just like, you don't know what you want to say and you're not sure? Weird. I drew a blank. Wow. And I'm also working on something over here trying to do this. If you haven't noticed also, I do my outros a little bit different now. I know at the beginning of the video or beginning of the stream, I tend to, I run my video. It's like a 2-minute video of something that Jay and I worked. I cut out that at the end so that way you don't have to sit there and watch the whole thing towards the end. It's just a simple, hey, see you later, we're good. You'll also take a notice too that at the end of the streams or end of the videos, I've added a deal where it shows video suggestions where you can click on it and you can view some of my other videos that I've done before just to kind of, check them out. So be sure to check that out for me, and don't forget to subscribe, like, and follow on all my social medias, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Mixer. So without further ado, that's pretty much all I got for y'all today. Thank y'all for joining me. Again, I am Mark Schulte, the TheKramMan here on TKM Studios. Wishing y'all a happy night, Wednesday, June 19th. And we'll see y'all next week. See ya.